I am working on the 1880s Edmund Valentine parlor guitar. Once the carbon fiber rod was in the neck, I needed to make the new fingerboard. One of the major problems with this guitar was the saddle had been so far from the correct location, it couldn't play in tune anywhere on the neck. The plan when I started the work had been to make the bridge oversized, which would have covered the original footprint, but also would have allowed me to put the saddle in the correct place. This would have worked, but it would have looked bad and would have added a huge amount of extra weight to the guitar's top. I never liked this idea. But as I was working on the guitar, I found the fretboard to be in such bad shape it was unsalvageable. It needed to be replaced, and this gave me an intriguing opportunity. By making the new fingerboard a slightly shorter scale, I was able to move the saddle location and avoid the oversized bridge. I was able to find one of my saddle slotting jigs which, by not using the first fret, gave me a 24 1/8 scale length, which worked out perfectly. My first step when making a new fingerboard is to create the radius. There are a number of ways to radius a fingerboard, but these days it is one of the few things I use my homemade CNC machine for. My machine is not great, so the best it can give me is a roughed-in radius, but it saves me quite a bit of time when I sand the fingerboard with the radius block. Once I have the radius roughed in, I cut the fret slots. Our fret slotting machine was made for us by, as my father always used to say, a crazy machinist, and later, when it stopped working, it was rebuilt by, as my father used to say, another crazy machinist. The sliding table has a wooden board with a small fin which keys into the slots on the back of our jigs. These slots are placed to give us an appropriate scale length. The saw blades we use are screw slitting blades, and because the teeth have no set, they tend to cause a lot of smoke and burning. They cut a very precise slot which can hold a fret tang very well. In this case, I wanted to get the frets installed before gluing the fingerboard to the neck, which meant I was able to use the arbor press for the installation. This is the easiest way to get frets perfectly seated, but I don't get to use it very often for repair work as it does not reach many of the frets on an acoustic guitar, which is where I spend most of my time. Please like, share, and subscribe, and comment with any questions about my work. We have t-shirts on our website and can do same-day setups on Saturdays. Thank you for watching, have a nice day, and enjoy your guitar.